Well, look who it is. Eli Shane. Come to find a nice summer dress?
Good one. I see you found the food court.
Yeah, it's just one of the many perks of taking over this dump. Though the falafels make me want to puke.
Yeah, they're not the best, are they?
No. And you know what else makes me want to puke? You! You see, Cavern Mall has a new policy. No Shane gang allowed.
Well, newsflash. Policies, they mean nothing to the Shane gang.
That's far enough.
Listen to me, Ember. This is your last chance to surrender.
I think you're the one facing his last chance. As you can see, I've already taken care of Cavern Mall's security.
Oh, man. If Boss Ember could do that to security slingers.
What are you doing here anyway? Why'd you guys leave the scrap heap?
Well, mostly because living there made me want to puke.
Huh? I always thought you liked it.
Yeah. Why should we live in junk? This mall is full of much classier stuff. Besides, with Blakk gone, I figured it was time to stretch my legs and expand my empire.
You're not the first bad guy to have that thought, bro.
Although he is perhaps the most peculiar looking.
He's still gonna end up like the rest of them. Ford! Loogie me! Trixie, go!
Pronto 2 is ready to fulfill his duty as a hero by posing for a photo when a fan demands it. Say cheese!
Cheese! Oh, wait! What? I don't want a photo! I want you to do something already!
And so I shall. I will give you an autograph.
So, they got some amped up slugs. That's not gonna be enough against the two toughest members of the scrap force!
Shouldn't you guys have a new name now that you've left the scrap heap?
Hey! Yeah! She's right!
Not necessarily. Scrap force can mean a lot of things, like maybe we're the scrap force because we're scrappy. Huh?
Or maybe it's because you're about to be scrapped.
Yeah! Wait, what?
Whoop. Hello, evildoers. You now face Pronto, hero of all.
Blast him!
It reminds me of the scrap heap! Go on!
Whew. Thanks, dude.
A true hero never disappoints a friend or a fan.
Oh, boy.
It's over, Ember. This is a Megamorph. You know you don't have the firepower to match it.
Don't I?
I thought we were the only ones who had those.
That's the one good thing about living in a scrap heap. You can find the parts to build anything. Even a blaster that can shoot Megamorphs!
Ember, no! That slug's not ready. It needs to be able to handle...
I don't have to do anything! Not anymore. Not when I have this!
Burpee! Stop that slug!
A brave lad. Well muscled, too. He went too young.
I don't believe it!
The whole thing fell on you!
It couldn't have been more than 8 or 9 tons tops. No biggie.
Okay, Ember, your run is over. It's off to the big house, buddy.
I kind of figured we'd get a break with Blakk gone, but bad guys have been crawling out of the woodwork like crazy.
And you know it's only a matter of time before the rest of them get their hands on Megamorphs too.
Yeah,
Then why are you smiling?
because as long as there's no Blakk and no ghouls, I know we can handle whatever.
Let me guess. Those crystal worms have returned to Mole Mound.
No. Gateway Cavern says they're under attack by strange marauders. And they're firing ghouls!
Ghouls? But can that mean?
Blakk is back? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Fan out. Looks like everyone's gone, but let's make sure. Shh.
Whoa, now there's a big boy. I feel like you must feel standing next to me.
You feel like pronto? How wondrous for you!
They're gathering fandangos.
Who are these dudes?
Clearly, they are about to become footnotes in the glorious history of Pronto.
I think we found the marauders.
Are these guys from the surface?
No, but wherever they're from, they've got ghouls!
But how? Doc cured the last ones Blakk made months ago.
Unless Blakk is back and making more!
Someone's trapped in the rubble over there!
It's the King of Sling! There's no way we can get to him!
She is right. It would be madness. For any lesser hero than Pronto.
I don't know if that's the bravest thing I ever seen.
Or the dumbest.
Let's hope it's the first.
Whoa! Hang on! Wait a minute! Hey, stop that! Let me go!
Are you all right?
Feeling a little lightheaded.
Who are these guys?
No idea. They just showed up, started rampaging, and taking all of our fandangos.
Anyone else with you?
No way, baby. I got everyone out safely, but I just couldn't stop them. Hooah!
You did your job. Now it's...
Pronto's turn!
Ooh, I like that guy's style.
Cover 'em! No need to thank us.
Of course! You should be thanking me. Say cheese. But do not worry. Pronto will protect you.
You know, I appreciate that. But maybe let's let someone else lead the charge this time. Like you, Banger. Show 'em what a Megamorph can do.
I don't believe it! They've got Megamorphs too!
Yeah, and they seem to know how to use them a lot better than Boss Ember did.
Seems like all of a sudden everyone's got Megamorphs, but no one's got one like you.
Look! He wields the Infernus. That must be him. Mount up and ride out.
It may have taken them a while, but they finally realized the futility of fighting Pronto.
Could be, but I've got a feeling it had something to do with you.
Oh.
Doc!
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You'll be all right now.
Thanks to your boon, Doc.
Stay here. We'll go after them.
They're headed back the way they came. To the east.
The East? But that's,
I believe the word you're looking for is impossible. Gateway is the easternmost of the 99 caverns. To the east of town are the barren wastes of the Outland Reach. And to the east of that is simply the end. Behold, the end of the 99 caverns. The end of the known world.
Whoa! How could anyone get through that? Like Pronto said, it's
Impossible!
Well then, I'm seeing the impossible. There's an opening. That's where they must have gone.
the amount of energy it must be taking to create that opening. I can't even imagine who could do something like that.
I would put my money on that guy.
Is that Dr. Blakk?
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's the good news. The bad news is, this guy looks like he might be even worse.
Ever seen a ghoul like that, Burpee? Looks like we're gonna find out what it can do! Burpee! No! He's being ghouled! No! Burpee's been ghouled before. He didn't attack us then.
Yeah, well, this is now. Go!
Eli, move!
Burpee! You okay?
That one must be some kind of Gould version of a boondock.
Who are you? Do you work for Dr. Blakk?
I serve no man. Men serve me.
Yeah, that's not good.
Is he your slinger? You wield an infernus. You are the protector of these caverns?
Well, perhaps technically yes, but truly, it is Pronto.
I'm the Shane, which means you're gonna have to go through me to get to the 99 caverns.
99. So many. Eliminate the others. I have found my new slinger.
It's on! Ah, Mr. Stink Beast, we meet again.
like this, and that ice wall won't hold for too long. Doc, your job is to secure that goon. Got it?
Go for the Goon!
Whoa, that is one tough dude.
Okay, Doc. Ready? Oh no! Doc!
No! Guys!
Do not worry. Once you are my slave, they will follow.
They're still okay. And we're gonna be too. No matter what this guy's got, he doesn't have anything like you, Burpee.
Of course I do.
Another Infernus?
You don't get out much, do you?
Who are you?
I am the conqueror of the Eastern Realms and 100 caverns beyond.
East? You can't get more east than here. This is the end.
The end? This is just the beginning. My marauders attacked Gateway Cavern for the sole purpose of flushing out this realm's champion. And you took the bait.
So what do you want me for?
I need a new host.
What?
My dark energy attack doesn't just twist slugs into ghouls. It can bend a slinger to my will, like the one I ride now.
I'm talking to you, aren't I? I'm talking to the Goon Doc.
Now you know whom you will serve. Protect me! It will take time before I control this one completely.
Okay, that there? That is just creepy.
The Goon Doc! Somehow it must be doing this to Eli.
We need Doc. He'd be able to cure that freaky ghoul and help Eli.
Burpee!
Just like a slug running from danger.
No, he's not. He's going after Doc.
Burpee? Guess he's not here. Wherever here is.
Here is where we begin to have a little fun. You see, right now, we're in your mind.
We're in my mind?
And very soon, it and you will belong to me.
You parasite! You were controlling that slinger all along, like a puppet. You used him to invade and destroy our home.
Destroy? You upright fool! I am not here to destroy it. I am here to protect it.
By ghouling the slugs and attacking us?
Slugterra rightfully belongs to all slugs. You humanoid beasts are like a virus that needs to be wiped out. And you, Eli Shane, will be the perfect host. once I enslave you.
What's the Goon doing to Eli?
Anybody got any ideas?
Pronto knows what to do! I am invisible, like a Moranoid ninja. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Excuse me, I am sure that you're not aware of this, so let me tell you. Your leader, he is really a slug. Yeah.
Pronto, what are you doing?
Once he realizes he serves a slug, I am sure he will abandon him. Am I right? You see? My plan worked.
I can see you have many questions.
Actually, I only have one. How do I kick your tiny butt out of my head?
Not true. You also want to know what drove me to come here, through the wall.
And you're just gonna tell me?
You should know whom you will serve. Even through that wall, I sense the presence of slug energy being corrupted.
You mean the ghouls?
I had to know who else but me had the power to make them. So with some Fandango slug energy and the teleportal drill, we bored through the wall to come here. But it seems like I was wrong. There are no ghouls here.
You're too late. We cured them all and defeated the man responsible for making them.
Now I see him. Thaddeus Blakk. He foolishly allied himself with the Dark Bane.
How do you...
A barrier was broken between Slugterra and the deep caverns. The Dark Bane were trying to enter our world.
They did enter, but we stopped them. They're gone for good.
Oh, they're not gone. Neither is Blakk, and perhaps your father.
What do you know about him? Where is he?
I'm just grabbing at your thoughts. You are the one keeping him alive in your heart, and here in this mind.
Get out of my head! Floppers! That is not good. Okay, so this ghoul may be a little bigger, but he's gonna go down just like every ghoul we've ever faced. How can I be hurt? This isn't even real. Is it?
I assure you, the consequences of what happens here are very real. Once you fall to me, you are mine. And when you are mine, the 99 caverns will be as well.
No.
I know not from whence you came, but even there, surely they must tell tales of Pronto the Magnificent. Or maybe not. Tricks! I've got got you! Do not worry. They will only get to you if they get past me.
I hate to tell you, bro, but that's exactly the kind of thing I'm worried about.
Stop! Look! The Terra Portal driver is losing power. If it does not get more Fandango energy, the portal will close permanently. Hurry! Bring them through to the other side. Their energy will keep the portal open long enough for you to lead my army here.
You see? I told you Pronto would let no harm come to you.
Thanks, little dude. But
Minor quibble. But do you really think that you should refer to the Molenoid who just saved the day as... little dude?
That's just it. The day hasn't been saved. Not yet. We've got to stop them from getting those Fandangos to their friends, or it's game over for the 99 Caverns.
Don't you see? I'm slowly taking over your mind.
Sure wish we had Burpee. No offense.
You care so much about your Infernus, and yet you don't even know its significance.
You're wrong! I know how special Burpee is.
But do you know that in each set of caverns, there is only one Infernus, wielded by the protector of those caverns?
What? But the Dark Slinger, he had an Infernus too. He
was the champion of the Eastern Realms. A highly gifted warrior with years of specialized training. I used him to conquer the caverns he once defended. He was unbeatable, and he served me well. But now I need a slinger who knows these caverns, and I choose you!
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Wait. Everything here, it's all just figments of my imagination, right? Well, maybe I just need to start imagining things a little differently. Yes! It's over.
I am the master here. What I command, your mind obeys.
wind out of their sails. Whoa!
Oh no! The Terraporto is closing! We need to save those Fandangos!
Pronto, no! We've got to go back. They're too far ahead. You'll be crushed before you can catch them.
Perhaps, but better me than the 99 Caverns. Please, my friend, go back while you can. This is something only Pronto can do.
Hey, you big stinkball. Time to take a hike. Okay, maybe I should have been a little bit more polite. Or maybe I should have done this. Nope, shouldn't have done that.
Cord! I don't have a shot!
I do! I just need my blaster!
Take mine!
You. Yes. Thanks, dude. Hey, where's Pronto?
Pronto!
Dude, I'm glad you're okay. But get off your duff and guard this portal before that army comes through.
Bah! You gave Troll's worry too much. Behold, and bask in Pronto's most epic deed, the rescue of the Fandangos.
Yeah. Bro, you're a hero.
Oh, I am no hero. I am simply the best at what I do.
Eli!
That's not Eli.
You think that will save you? Separating me from my army? I will raise another. Now that I have my slinger, nothing can stop me. All you have done is trapped yourselves in here with me.
No! I don't want to hurt them!
Why do you continue to resist? Haven't you been listening to me? Have you not heard enough to know you have no hope?
It's never hopeless, as long as I've got my slugs.
Now it's over.
Yeah. Eli, I know you won't do it. Don't taseling me, bro!
much power! And I sense even more within you. With such a slinger as my slave, your caverns will fall in no time. There is no human, troll, or mole who can help you now. No! Not the healer! Stay back! Oh, pathetic! Even with your powers, did you really think you could best me? Huh?
What's happening?
I'm not sure, but I think two slugs are fighting it out for the fate of the 99 caverns.
Filthy Infernos! I ghouled you once, I will ghoul you again!
Not if I have something to say about it.
No!
Without a slinger, he's powerless.
You're not done with me yet. I'll find a new slinger, create more ghouls, build a new army, no matter how long it takes.
You know, a lot of other ghouls escape back into the caverns during the fight.
Including the Goon. We'll find them. All of them. Right, Doc? It's kind of weird, but even after breaking free of the Goon, there's still some kind of connection. Like, I can almost hear what he's thinking. Find a slinger. Create more ghouls. Build a new army.
Okay, so we've got some work to do.
Yeah, starting with, what do we do about him?
It's okay, guys. Just a dream. I'm fine. Huh?
Couldn't sleep either, Eli?
No. The TV, it was a little loud.
I dreamt of fire and destruction, the caverns in chaos under the shadow of the Goon, and a monstrous claw that...
A claw? I had the same dream.
I fear it was more of a premonition than a dream. Saoma.
Well, whatever it was, I'm not going back to sleep with my head full of Goon. And the best way to clear my mind is... an early morning duel. Up for some fun?
I am ready to improve my skills, as always. 준비! 호시! Excellent. Shall we commence?
In a minute. Rise and shine, guys. Good one, Jules. Okay, tighten up, guys. Let's do this. Now we're ready. Bring it! Hey.
Thank you for an invigorating duel.
So, you finally seem better after being under the Goon's control.
Yes, and I am eager to use all of my abilities to repay you for freeing me from the Goon's captivity.
I still don't get how you control your slugs with that slug foo stuff.
Well, I have done nothing but practice since I was a child. Slugfire! That was a ramstone!
Ah, it's cool. Follow me. You can tell what sort of slug's been slung just by the sound? Wow.
Come on, bludgeon!
Oh, so you want to play dirty, eh? Well, just remember, we must live in dirt. Eat my steak! Wipe out! And Stinky takes the lead!
You can still win this, little buddy.
What is this?
Proto Formula 1 racing.
I do not understand.
It's awesome. The slugs wear helmets that receive signals transmitted from the blasters.
Eat my steak!
Forgive me. I understand what you are doing. What I do not understand is why.
Why what?
Why one would play a game for fun. Would this not take away time for training?
Wait, you've never played a game? Even as a kid?
I was born to be my cavern's greatest protector, and it is an honor with many benefits. One being that I do not need modified blasters and technology to control my slugs.
That is cheating!
Forgive me, Pronto. Allow me to undertake the maintenance of your mecha beast for the next week.
No. I insist. Make it 2 weeks. Why is this happening?
Something's ghouling our slugs!
Buster!
Cure him, Doc!
Oh, you.
You're getting worse!
Whoa!
Wait, if a bunch of the slugs out here turn ghoul, what about all the others down in the clubhouse? All the Bubbleon, Flatulorhynchus, Hoverbug, Slimer, and Tomato slugs have changed. This is bad. This is real bad. It's still not working. What's going on?
Oh no! Look!
Wind Farm Cavern is overrun.
That place practically runs on hoverbugs and tornadoes.
That's as good a place as any to start figuring this out. Let's saddle up. Let's go!
Well, at least today can't get any crazier.
The Shadow Clan!
I didn't quite catch that.
He says we need to go, now, to a Shadow Clan village near Xanadu Basin.
You speak Shadow Clan? Of course you speak Shadow Clan.
Xanadu Basin? It'll take us days to get there on Mecha.
We can't go. All of our air slugs have been ghouled and we're heading to Wind Farm, so...
No. Once you hear the message, I think you will change your mind.
Message? What message?
The message from your father.
My father?
If the glyph glows, call the sun. So said Eli Shane.
What? My father said that?
We have little time. You must come with us now.
Let's go, Shane Gang. Junjay, you in?
It would be my honor to accompany you.
So, how do we get there?
What did he say?
He said...
This is going to hurt.
Oh, floppers.
Best day ever! My brain.
Oh, my stomach is inside out.
I have swallowed my brains, and my stomachs are not digesting them well. Oh, excuse me.
You okay?
I will be in a moment. No amount of training can prepare one for that. And forgive my earlier shrieking.
Slugs are turning into ghouls all through the caverns. So, what about my father's message?
Slug? That's it?
It's an Enigmo slug.
I thought we had the only one. Oh, it's so adorable.
I'm cuter.
Enigmo slugs mess up your vision and make you see stuff.
So why would my dad leave one for us? Over there? Okay. All right. Now what? Oh, floppers.
We will leave you to the message and trust that it holds answers to our problems. Now, we must go and do what we can to attend to the ghouls that plague the caverns elsewhere.
But wait, aren't you... Huh? Dad?
Eli, I hate to tell you this, but that is not your father. It is a hologram.
Oh. Thanks, Pronto.
Anytime.
Eli, I've recorded this message in the hopes that you'll never hear it. By now, you are the Shane, and I'm no longer here for you. I imagine we've had some amazing adventures together, and I'm sure that you've made me proud of the man that you've become. By now, I've taught you about all the different slugs that exist in the 99 caverns.
I wish you had.
But there weren't always so many kinds of slugs. Long ago, there were only the 5. Earth, air, energy, water, and fire. Every slug that exists came from these 5 elementals. If anything were to happen to an elemental, something terrible would happen to all the slugs related to it.
That has to be what happened to Bluster and the others. The air elemental must have been corrupted somehow.
If you're seeing this message, something terrible has already occurred. Together, the 5 elementals have incredible power. That's why they've been scattered across the 99 caverns. You must gather the 5 together. Only that will cure what damage has been done. I'm sorry I can't be here to help you, son.
Dad,
This map will lead you to where the 5 are hidden. The map, as well as this recording of me, are stored within this Enigma slug. Sorry, but someone will have to slug you every time you want to use it.
Ugh, the indignities we must endure to save our world.
Only you can access the map, Eli, by supplying answers to questions you and I share. Just say, locate Earth Elemental, and I'll ask you a password question. Good luck, son.
Dad, wait!
Ugh, Eli, for the last time, that was not your father. It was a mere hologram, okay? Not again!
Beaker! No!
It's happening to all our water slugs!
Whatever befell the air elemental must now be happening to the water elemental. We must hurry to that location and stop this corruption before it spreads further.
Agreed. We're gonna fix this and get our slugs back to normal.
The map is tuned to you, Eli. Can you find the cavern?
Yeah, I can find it. Locate water elemental.
You and I used to love racing down the hill during winters at the cabin. What was the name of our sled?
Oh boy, Poopy Pants. My sled was named Poopy Pants.
Poopy pants.
Access granted. Location?
Undertow Cavern. That's real close. Saddle up!
What has happened to this place?
If I were to guess, ghouling the elementals is wreaking havoc on the slug energy of the cavern.
Eli! Darkbane!
Oh, floppers.
This is not good. What are these guys doing here?
They are here to obey my commands.
The Goon!
The Goon's found a new host slinger!
And he's working with the Darkbane? And I command them to attack!
Goon's gotta be the one who took the elementals!
I do not know what those monsters are, but you I know all too well.
And I know you better, little protector. I've lived inside your mind.
And for that you will pay! Vengeance, Juju!
Yeah! Make 'em, Burpee!
You fools are too late. We've cooled the air elemental as well as the water. When my associate returns with it, we will acquire the remaining 3.
Okay, nobody told me there was going to be math.
Eli, we'll try and retrieve the air elemental. You need to find and recover the water.
Only problem, the map says the elemental's on that island, and there's a lot of darkbane between the sea and us.
We can handle these guys, Eli. Go!
Cord, give me an exit to the shoreline.
One tunnel coming up.
Up to us to hold the fort.
Hold the fort. Pronto will deliver the Goon on a silver platter with a cave apple in his mouth. After a short recess, of course.
There is no way we're swimming across all that dark water. Can you go updraft?
I'm out! Junjay, toss me a hop rock! What? There was a piece of cake shot! The goon was lined up!
You did not guide the slug with proper use of slug food.
Does it look like I know slug food?
Your little tricks didn't help you save your caverns, Junjay. And they won't help you here. And you, Eli, I'll crush your cavern too, after I twist your precious elementals to my will. You know this is true. You've seen it. Wait, where is Eli?
I think we should go in there! Keep your eyes peeled for the Goon's associate. We'll have to take him down to get the water elemental. This place... it seems familiar. He should be in here somewhere.
He's here all right. And he makes such a fine ghoul.
No! Dr. Blakk! But how did you...
My trip to the deep caverns was invigorating. Quite invigorating indeed.
Eli's been gone too long. I don't like it.
Yeah, I am guessing that cavern has something to do with it. We gotta get over there and help him.
Once we deal with that,
Dr. Blakk? And he appears to have been working out.
Wait, Blakk and the Goon? Together?
You have the elemental. Excellent. And the Shane? I can sense he's still alive. Why didn't you finish him? After all he's done to me, I want him to suffer. Ending him now would be too merciful. You're a fool! You should have ended this while you had the chance. Quick, to the next elemental!
They're splitting. Okay, now we can concentrate on helping out Eli. Now, Junjay. Junjay?
I cannot allow you to leave here with that slug. Listen to me. You are not my enemy. The Goon controls your mind, as he once controlled mine. Fight him!
He cannot hear you, Eastern Champion. But I can. I used to think I'd never find a host as good as you. But this one is actually better. After all, what kind of slinger can't even save his home cavern?
So, any ideas on how to get to Eli?
Eli!
Blakk is back, somehow. He's got the water elemental, and he'll be going after the rest.
We know, we saw him. He's working with the Goon.
Who has escaped with the elemental?
Then we gotta get to the next one first. Ready to open that map?
Pronto volunteers himself to fire the Enigma. No need to get slugged if you can avoid it, eh?
Yeah, Junjie, what happened back there, bro? You do realize you bailed and left Eli trapped, right?
The Goon was escaping with the elemental. I trusted Eli could handle himself, which he did.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Wait, what if this is how Blakk is beating us? You said yourself the Goon can get in your head. What if he's stealing the elemental locations from you?
I do not think so. Consider that the Goon obtained the first elemental before your Shadow Clan even told us about the 5.
June's right, Trix. Besides, it doesn't work that way. It's more like a scar. A reminder of what he did to us. Do it.
Better you than me!
Eli, if you're listening to this, it's time to unlock the next of the 5.
So Blakk has air and water, which leaves us with earth, fire, and energy. Locate Earth Elemental.
Done. Which were the only teammates of mine I ever brought to the surface to meet you?
What about your dad's tracker? Tom Poor.
I don't know. Dad never brought anyone home. Unless... It's your slugs, right? You always said they were Slinger's teammates as much as anyone.
Well done.
Hey, that's Quartermain Cavern.
Well, then that makes this simple. I know quite a few shortcuts that can get us there quickly.
Then what are we still standing around here for? Let's go!
Just a sec, guys. Trixie mentioned Tom Poor. I know you and he had your differences over the years, but he was a good teammate. How did you two keep it together when you didn't always get along?
I'm not your father, Eli. I'm a heuristic recording based on a limited number of pre-programmed responses.
I keep telling him that, Mr. Shane, but he just won't listen to me. You know what he's like, right?
All I can tell you is, trust your instincts. You'll figure it out, Eli. I promise.
To Quartermain, then.
So much for simple.
By ghouling 2 of the elementals, Blakk and the Goon have ghouled almost half the slugs in Slugterra. It's a miracle we haven't seen even more damage than we have.
Yeah, I just hope the other caverns are doing better than this place.
So, what do we do?
Only one thing to do. Close your eyes, hold your nose, and jump!
That is considered a plan? Jump?
Yeah, it is.
Woo! Surely there must be another way that involves getting a bit less mad on my luxurious monodoid court.
Actually, friend Pronto, there is.
This is great!
Wait a minute! Junjie! Where are Pronto and Junjie?
All it takes is your Geoshard Slug, and a fair degree of balance.
Well, you heard him, guys! Fire Geoshards!
This is haunted, bro! Hey, look at me! I am so epic! Probably the most epic surfer who ever... Watch out!
Pronto!
The Earth Elemental!
We did it!
Nice!
Easy now. I've got you, little lord.
He missed!
I'm on it! little guy. Oh no! Look out!
Race for impact!
Hang on, guys!
Eli!
We have to seal that up! Well, it wasn't exactly easy, but at least we have the Earth Elemental.
We would have had him sooner if your slug hadn't knocked mine off course.
Of course! Your slug missed the elemental!
I was bringing it around so we could push the elemental towards me. I was in complete control of my slug. That is a basic part of my training.
So you're saying you had it all under control?
Yes.
You gotta admit, Trix, that slug foo is pretty cool.
Not to be a bummer, but I don't think those webs can hold much longer.
I don't know what we've got that can get us through 1,000,000 tons of mud.
The Earth Elemental! Looks like he's got an idea to get us out.
That is unadvisable. It would be more prudent not to use the new slug until you have had time to properly train it.
Yeah, that's not really the way I do things. I trust the slugs. Besides, it's not like we've got any choice. Guys? Oh, floppers.
Yes!
That was awesome. Thanks. Now let's get out of here. Blakk and the Goon are probably already headed to the next elemental.
I'm telling you, it's not here. And that is my vault? Yes. We should have gone after the Earth Elemental as I suggested. You honestly think I'd listen to a monster such as yourself? You sound as if you don't trust me. Should I? Of course not!
All right, knock it off! I don't know what's worse, you two bickering like married Molanoids, or the fact that you're tearing my town apart!
Red Hook, you daft twit!
Nobody calls me daft.
Uh-oh.
What's up with you, Blakk? You got bad allergies or something? You're all bloated and puffy.
The energy elemental. Where is it?
That's just a stupid legend, like the burning world or odorless plumbing.
Tell me where it is.
What do I look like, a mind reader?
No, but I am.
Oh, hey! Quit messing with my noodle box, you snoop!
He's speaking the truth. The only thing that's going on in that daft brain is a recipe for hot sauce and some plans to watch a terrible movie.
Terrible? Max Jackson's 2000 Furious Punches is the best flopping movie ever made! What movie do you like? Kisses from a hover bug?
We're wasting time here. We must hurry to the next elemental and hope that we figure out where this energy slug is en route. We're running in circles. What if you're wrong about the next one, too? What if the Shane gang finds the energy elemental before us? If I can't find it, they won't either. Their intel can't possibly be as good as mine. Once we have the others, and we will, the energy elemental will be easy to find. Fine. We'll play it your way, Slug. For now. But for you, we get to play my way.
I'm just saying, because of Junjie, we were that close to losing the Earth Elemental.
It's not his fault or anything. He's just too used to being a solo slinger.
Okay, gang. We have the coordinates. We're heading for Quiet Lawn Cavern.
Good. Maybe Red Hook can help me with this thing.
What is that?
Well, I noticed the Earth Elemental gives off a unique energy signature. So I'm thinking, if the others have similar properties, I might be able to calibrate our blasters to pick up on it. Maybe. Whoa, easy, guys. I'm just scanning. Yeah, see? Something's wrong. I keep reading 2 elementals in Eli's backpack.
I would try reversing the polarity if I were you.
Yeah, I tried that. I don't know. Probably the batteries. I'll charge it as we ride.
All right, we're moving out.
Ugh, how do they keep beating us to the punch?
They must have trashed the cavern to find the energy elemental. We're too late.
Perhaps not. None of our slugs that are related to the energy elemental have been ghouled. Are the batteries recharged?
Ugh, 2 signatures. But why? We've only got the Earth Elemental.
We can worry about that later. There are people here who need help. Huh? Red Hook!
I think he's hurt bad, bro.
Blakk stormed in with a dark bane, looking for an energy elemental. Trashed the place when he didn't find it. We've got a real pressure cooker here.
Hang on, Red Hook. We're gonna get you out of there. Hurry! Get this off of him!
Once again, it seems I owe a Shane all that I have. But I'm afraid I won't have the chance to repay you.
I think it is too late.
Not for Doc. You can do this. I know you can.
Forever pronto, eh? Come on, am I right?
That is quite a slug.
He's a healer. A guardian one at that.
No, I have seen healers before. That is something special.
Whoa, wait a minute! I thought this thing wasn't working because it was reading 2 elementals in your pack. And look, the other one it was reading was Doc. What if?
Doc is the energy elemental?
This is where you got him. The Hula Gang probably found him here before you 2 dueled.
Not to rush things, but I am sure the cavern will be safe in Red Hook's capable hands. Hook. But there is still one elemental we have not accounted for.
The fire elemental. We gotta hurry. Let's move! Upright Cavern. According to Dad's hologram, the fire elemental should be at the top.
What? There is no way our mechas can make it up there!
No, but I know what can. Jetpacks.
Which we do not have. Eli and I will use Burpee and Juju to retrieve the fire elemental.
Wow. You're pretty good at that, Junjie.
Well, I have been flying my Infernus since I was 5.
Really? I sorta just figured it out.
Whoa, whoa. You're gonna fly up there without us, bro? You're really gonna choose him over us?
Us? Aren't the 5 of us? Us?
It's not that Junjae's not talented, or even nice.
But then again, Twist seemed very nice when he joined us. You know, at first.
This isn't anything like that. Sure, we had some growing pains, but we need Junjae. I'm sure of it. As much as we need each other.
Well, I guess he chose.
I'd like to see Blakk get here first. After all, it's not like Dark Bane can fly.
Eli, look!
Whoa! We did it! There he is! Hey there! I'm Eli, and this is my friend Burpee. Whoa! Whoa there! Easy, Burpee.
It appears that Dark Bane can fly!
Move! Junjae! Concentrate your fire on the eels, not the riders!
It is no use! There are too many!
Blakk!
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt a family reunion?
No! Burpee! No! Go, go, go! There! We can lose them in the tunnel! Split up!
These jetpacks don't have much juice left.
Losing power!
Thanks for the lift! Good job back there.
Well, that's it for the jetpacks.
Pronto. Have we been here before?
Let's see here. Ah, yes, of course! Accounting for the height from which we fell, and the various twists in the tunnel, I would calculate that we have landed precisely in the neighborhood of...
We're in the jungle cavern.
We're in the jungle cavern.
But it's been ghouled.
Another cavern lost to the Ghoul elementals.
This is what's going to happen to all of Slugterra if Blakk and Goon get all 5 elementals.
We will break through the clog in moments. We must escape and protect the elementals we have.
No! We can't keep running Junjae. Like my dad said, getting the 5 elementals unghouled is the only thing that can save Slugterra. We have to fight them now!
We cannot risk losing the elementals, Eli.
But we have Doc. The energy elemental is the key. One shot. If we can shoot Doc at Blakk's elementals, we win!
If you miss, the energy elemental will be Blakk's, and the world as we know it is lost.
Why didn't we just do away with Eli while we had our chance?
He has the last 2 elementals. We need only take them from him, and our plan is complete.
Eliminating Eli gives us the same result. Slugterra would no longer be under the protection of the Shane. We would already be in power.
Let me be clear. Eli stays alive to see our total victory. We do as we agreed.
Here they come! Cover me. I'm gonna try and get a clean shot at Blakk. Almost.
The shot must be perfect. Do not take it if there's any chance of a miss.
Almost. Great shot! Thanks!
Well, I could have done that!
We're trapped!
Stop! Hold your fire. Eli, the battle is over. I know you have the Earth Elemental. You can't win! Give it up!
Hey, great idea! Junjay, load up a phosphoro. Follow my lead. Hey, Blakk! You want the Earth Elemental? Go and get it!
The Earth Elemental! Hurry! We've been tricked! What are you doing?
We've played it your way far too long. It's time to do away with Eli, once and for all.
Slugterra is literally sinking before our eyes. Getting the 5 elementals together is the only way to save it.
Okay, lay it on me, bro.
You and Trixie keep the Goon and the Darkbane occupied. Pronto, you lure Dr. Blakk away from the Darkbane. Junjay, I need you to take him off his eel and keep him still so I can blast him with Doc and cure the remaining elementals. Everyone got it?
Got it! Why is it always Pronto who is the bait?
Wait a second. Didn't Eli say Blakk has all the elementals?
Doesn't he?
My scanner says the Goon's got one, which means...
Eli's shot isn't gonna work.
Gotta warn Junjay! Cover me!
Okay, Pronto. It's all on you.
Junjay! Huh? Stop Blakk from reaching Eli! Stop Blakk! Trixie! A little help!
No!
Get ready, Junjay! Junjay! That is not the plan! I am totally squealing to Eli! Abort! Abort!
It's not Dr. Blakk. Pronto, what's going on?
Junjay's doing his own thing again and ruined the plan! I'm going to get Kurt and Trixie!
What has he done? This is all wrong!
Very wrong indeed. The healer! You're mine now!
Doc.
Eli must have somehow lost the Earth Elemental!
Yes, it's happening. We have 4 of the 5 elementals now, Eli. Slugterra is almost ours.
Eli is in trouble! It was Junjay's fault! He abandoned his post and now...
Relax, Pronto. It was me. I told Junjay to stop Blakk from reaching Eli, because Blakk doesn't have all the elementals.
And I regret to tell you that I lost him. And the elementals.
It's okay, Junjay. You did exactly what the team needed.
Eli was right. We need you, buddy. Come here. Don't leave a teammate hanging.
I sense that you're close. There's no use in hiding.
Who says I'm hiding?
I know you have the energy elemental somewhere, Eli. We scoured Quiet Lawn Cavern looking for it, and it was nowhere to be found.
How did you even know where to look? You somehow hacked into my father's hologram, didn't you?
Hologram? No, you fool. I simply hacked into the real thing.
Dad! Dad! What are you...
He can't hear you. His mind is mine. You remember what that's like, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I prefer not to think about it.
The energy elemental. Hand it over now.
Okay, easy. You want the energy elemental? He's right here! The elementals.
Not so fast. Turn your elementals over, Eli. Dad! Stop it! This was not a plan! The plan has changed. If you and I can see eye to eye, then perhaps we can see mind to mind.
Guys!
Hey! Burpy's back!
Yes!
Glad you are safe, Juju.
Eli, is this?
Can't be.
So, who's the hobo?
Dad, are you okay?
Dad? It is!
Hello, old friend. I'm fine. But Eli, the future of Slugterra is at stake. You must... I know! Quickly, fill me in. We've got 3 elementals, the Goon's got 2. The good news is, you've got the energy elemental. Say hello, Doc. Well, come on then. We can't waste time. We can catch him by surprise. You heard him. Come on!
It's no use. You are mine now. You can't. Now, let's finish this. Regroup. Keep your eyes peeled. They can't have gone far.
We're too late!
We've got to try the same thing as before. Lure him into the line of fire so I can shoot him with Doc. And this time around, we've got 2 Shanes. Right, Dad? Let's do it.
Will Shane just said, let's do it.
So here's what we need to do. Ready? Ready!
Get them!
Split up. You can take position at the other side of the sinkhole.
It seems I've spent so much time in your mind, Will Shane, that I can anticipate your moves.
We'll see.
What?
Now, Eli! Great shot, Eli. Thanks, Dad. Did we get them all? All 5. But to save Slugterra and reverse the damage, we need to sling them simultaneously. I've met you before. It's Pinto, right?
Pinto? Pinto is my identical twin brother.
Brother? I'd rather let you shrivel and writhe, but we have a job to do. Let's do this! Take the shot, Blakk! Shoot! Shoot!
Eli!
Stop! No!
No! You must save Slugterra now, while there is still time.
No! I have to save him!
Set aside your emotions. Do not fail this world as I did mine. Please, Eli. It's what your father would want you to do. It is your duty.
Load him up. The Shane gang just saved Slugterra. And now, the 5 of us? Are gonna save my dad.
Now that is a ton of turtle.
I don't think it's actually trying to hurt anybody. It's just getting something to eat. Okay, gang, let's scare this turtle ton away from this town.
Pronto has it covered. What? I'm having a bit of a trouble here. Hang on.
That shell is far too strong for our slugs.
I think Turtle Ton's found his next meal.
Guys, help me out.
I thought we talked about removing jellyish slugs from your arsenal.
And I said, Jellyish and Pronto got to stick together.
Exactly! That's the problem!
Better hurry, friends.
On 3! 1, 2, 3!
My pants!
Forget them, Pronto!
But they're my only pants!
Yeah, dude, you may not want to watch.
My pants! My pants! No!
I know, buddy. I know. I lost a pair of pants once, too.
Best pants in all of Slugterra.
We'll get you a new pair. How's that sound?
I don't want a new pair! I want those ones!
We need to knock that creature back onto its shell.
With what?
Maybe we should use one of the elementals.
The elementals!
Be careful, Eli. The elementals are hard to control.
Yeah, they've been pretty feisty lately.
I guess now that they've seen some action again, they're a little overeager to let loose. Right, except you, Doc. I guess you're used to this kind of action. But the others... Okay. Yes!
It's causing more damage than the Turtle Ton did.
The elemental is not responding to my slug foo.
I'll stop him. Hey! Let's calm it down now, pal.
Your gift for communicating with the slugs is truly amazing, Eli. But you will need to master control if you are ever to command the elementals.
I don't know, Jinjay. Commanding slugs isn't really my style.
It must become your style. You must learn slug foo.
You said slug foo didn't work on the elementals.
It is true. With all my training, the elementals still would not obey my commands. But I believe Eli's special bond with the slugs may enable him to achieve something that I cannot.
That all sounds great and all, but Eli, when are we gonna find your dad?
And what about those rumors of a new bad guy skulking around the distant caverns? That needs to be checked out too.
Pronto also needs some pants.
The gang's right, Junjay. I can take the time to learn Slug Fu after we rescue my dad. But until I figure out where he is...
Eli, the journey to find your father will most likely require you to use the elementals. You must have learned to control them before we all embark on that quest.
Come on, they're not that out of control. Slug Fu, huh?
Ah, fire sale on pants.
When do we start?
Your training begins now.
Ho, ho, ho! Check me out, yo!
Uh-huh.
$5 says he loses them in 3 days.
Sooner.
All right, everybody. Let's go learn some Slug Fu.
No. Mastering Slug Fu requires one-on-one training. You and I must leave together without your friends.
That is outrageous!
So, just me and my slugs?
I'm sorry. You must leave your slugs with them too.
Even Burpee?
Especially Burpee. You know too much about each other. It will complicate learning the Slug Fu technique.
You think this is a good idea, bro?
I'm not sure. But you were right earlier, Cord. Those rumors of a new villain in the distant caverns? Someone's gotta look into that. Can you guys at least try to behave until I get back?
Do not worry. New Pants Pronto knows just what to do. The elementals are going nowhere. Good thing Eli left this to Pronto. To deal with the elemental slugs, you need a firm hand, new pants, and a secret weapon.
Where'd Pronto get another jellyish?
Yes, no doubt they have learned some respect now that I have the... We will see who is laughing when I teach these elementals a lesson with... Slug Fu.
You? Slug Fu?
Oh yeah, Pronto's been training himself. I've been, documenting his routines.
Yeah, interesting technique, Pronto. I like how you use your face to break your fall.
You do not understand. It is my own brand of Slug Fu. Behold, the power of Pronto Fu. What? Hey, wait!
Well, let's go get him.
So, this is where I'm gonna learn Slug Fu?
No. First, we must collect new slugs. Observe. This is how my Sifu taught me. You see? Now you.
Hey, anyone else in there? It could really use your help. Any slug down there interested in joining me for some fun and a little action?
No, you misunderstand. First, you must...
Go on. What do I need to do first?
This is not how I was trained, but it is effective. I can see why you are the Shane. Clearly you have a special gift for bonding with slugs.
Thanks. I guess it's something that I learned from my father. Burpee? You stowed away? I should have figured you wouldn't take no for an answer.
Yes, you have a way with slugs, but you still have a bit to learn about controlling them.
This cavern is now the sole possession of the Hula Gang.
Yeah, any slugs you have now belong to us.
Don't worry, old-timer. We're not gonna let that happen. Get out of our town! We got nothing for you here, so just go on!
Oh yeah? Who's gonna make us? You?
If I have to. With that old flopper.
Yeah, that old flopper is totally pathetic. That slug is useless.
Scram, kid! We're the Hula Gang, and we're taking over this cavern so you and your antiques can take a hike.
Yeah, you and your antiques can take a hike.
Yeah, take a hike. I warned you. Wow, what are you little guys? Hey, you guys want to help me out here? Feeling the breeze, Pronto?
A little.
The track is still reading the elementals, so that's good. Dude, you're lucky I have this thing.
Dude, can you program it to find me some pants?
Flamazoids!
Garbage.
Nothing. This cavern stinks. Nobody has any good slugs.
I do.
Where'd you get those slugs? Give them to me.
You asked for it. You guys want to play too?
Whoa. Okay, they're really close.
Guys! The Hula Gang?
Don't go in there! You got no chance against her! No one does!
Nice legs, Mole.
Thanks.
Must be one tough slinger. Better be ready for the worst.
Don't worry, Shane Gang. We took care of it. The Hula Gang must be losing their touch.
Ho ho, bingo!
The elementals! This way! They've stopped moving! They're right around this bend!
Finally! Proto cannot wait to see the looks on the silly little faces of...
Whoa, wait, what?
Rock and roll?
Now that we've collected and bonded with our fledglings, we can begin your slug food training. Choose one of your new slugs.
Okay, Max, hop in.
Mags? You've already named him.
Oh, yeah. The Digrix is Rex, and my new Gazer here is Joker. Kind of appropriate, don't you think? Did I do something wrong?
No, it's just that... I too have bonded with my new slugs, but it never even occurred to me to name it yet.
She's a she, not an it.
Yes, of course. Traditionally, we do not name a slug until it has been used for some time.
Well, it's easy. What's her name?
Yin. Your approach is different, but the result is the same. Seems like you are also teaching me. Now let's begin. The challenge? You are being attacked from several directions.
Piece of cake. I've got plenty of slugs.
Using just one slug.
One slug? But the targets are all over the place.
Observe. This is the fun part. My new Slick Silver will obey my mind's commands. Do you want to learn how to do that?
No. I need to learn how to do that.
Fire when you are ready.
Okay, Max. You can do this, right? I make the moves, you just follow along. What do you say, huh? I did the moves perfectly and the shot didn't work. What am I doing wrong?
It is difficult opening your mind to slug fu. For it to work, you must truly believe it will. Come, let us try it again. Come. I believe we need to take another approach.
Unhand those slugs! They belong to us!
Well, you know what they say. Finders keepers, losers.
Or blue?
My brother never was one for the flowers of rhetoric. So let me put this in language even he can understand.
You better be careful, bro. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Oh, on the contrary, we understand precisely what we possess. The elementals.
Yep, these here are the elementals.
And with them, we are gonna be on Easy Street. Everything is gonna be different for us. Starting today, when for the first time ever, you didn't beat us.
Yeah, this time we beat us.
No, Load. This time, nobody beat us.
Sido, my life, long, limousine.
You snooze, you lose. Ciao. Uh-oh.
Now Cedo has the elementals?
How does everyone even know about get them.
Exactly. What you are looking at? Okay, well, maybe I might have mentioned it once in passing. Anyway, so that is how we found the Earth Elemental. Oh, but don't tell anyone. Earth, air, water, fire, energy. I got them straight from the fridge, Daddy-O. But keep your peepers shut and don't tell anyone. And that's how we got the air elementals. But
don't tell anyone!
What? It is not Proto's fault that people cannot keep a secret.
Mind telling me where we're going?
Somewhere you will have no choice but to focus completely on opening your mind to Slug Fu.
I know what that means. I've seen martial arts movies. We're gonna head to some remote mountaintop where we're gonna sit cross-legged and say Om for like 10 days straight. This is not the zen-like mountain I had in mind.
Now, your training can truly begin.
A little help here, Junjay? Nice! You're gonna help me out, right?
Though it pains me, this is the only way. You must experience maximum pressure to open your mind to Slug Fu.
Uh-oh! Too slow, Spider Guy! Oh, man, I am so sorry. It's fake. It's a fake! Oh, look at you, dude! Awesome! That's the stupidest uniform I have ever seen!
I want to go home.
Eli, look!
I haven't laughed that hard in ages. Whoa, that's crazy.
Moment. Can't believe we're back inside this crazy hole in the ground.
Let's make this fast, Pronto. The longer the elementals are out of our hands, the more nervous I get.
This will take mere moments to resolve. By law, all Molenoids must obey the king, who is, as you know, myself. Ipso facto, Sido must obey me when I order him to return the elementals.
Who's got the awesomest elementals? Me? I think it's me, don't you? Oh, yo. Huh? Well. Look who's swanning about as if he owns the place.
That's because as king, I do own the place. Therefore, it is my right to demand you return the elementals. And bring me a cave crawler sandwich with extra slime root. And no crust. Oh, right. But first, bring me the elementals.
I believe I shall not.
You disobey your king? Guards, seize him!
Guards, seize him!
What? No, I insist that you seize him!
And I demand that you seize him, and these other interlopers, and their blasters too!
And Pronto demands that you tell me why the guards don't obey my demands!
The Book of Molmund, the blessed volume, clearly states... that whomever possesses the awesomest slugs shall rule the cavern.
Cedo the Splendid possesses the elementals, the awesomest slugs in all of Molmund, and he's now the rightful king! Now, guards, arrest these fools!
That doesn't look good. This base, these crazy henchmen, we're totally outgunned here.
Not if you can do Slug Fu. This is the moment you need, when your desperation will force your mind to open.
Okay.
Max!
Huh?
Now that I am king, all of you kneel before Cedo. You should be grateful. Cedo the Splendid is going to use the elementals to remake Molmund into the classiest cavern in all the 99.
You can't! It's too dangerous!
And now that I have these, no one can tell Cedo he can't. With this slug, I will create that swimming pool we've always wanted. Fear not, my soggy subjects. The fire elemental will dry us out.
Anyone else think this is a bad idea?
Cedo, you've gotta stop!
Wind! We need wind to cool our boiled bodies! The earth elemental will build a barrier to protect us!
Huh? No!
So long, and thanks for all the slugs, fools!
Who the heck was that creep?
He took off with all the elementals!
Well, not all of them. I mean, we still have Doc.
I got a lock on him. Let's go!
Obviously, since I no longer have the elementals, I am not the king, so bye!
Take him out, Bertie! I can't learn Slug Fu like this. It's too hard to concentrate with all the shooting and the ducking, and the trying not to get killed.
No, not too hard. Too easy. I thought this test would push you to your limits, but your limits are greater than I anticipated.
Thanks?
Even without firing slugs, you find a way to prevail. Your mind will only accept Slug Fu when you have no other options.
I would say you're all out of options now.
Who are you?
I am Spyrex.
The tracker says we're close! Hey, you picking up the elemental scent, Pronto?
What? Oh, no. I was just looking for something to eat. Wormy goodness.
A couple of humans trapped like flies in a tangled web of misery and fail.
Burpee, you guys okay?
My queen finds it odd that you arrived just as my master plan is about to unfold. Do I have a traitor in my midst? Spiderlings! Front and center, with plenty of hissing! Humans can be so untrustworthy. Even when you make them look like noble spiders, they still act like lowly humans. More hissing! Which of you told these fools about my plans?
Your henchmen told us
It's hard to say. Us spiderlings all look the same to me. I remember he said something about the elementals.
Ah, the elementals. The only slugs powerful enough to trigger the 4 fault lines that run through Slugterra.
But why would you want to do that?
Triggering the fault lines will reduce everything you mammals have built to rubble. Slugterra will be unlivable for you. But we spiders are perfectly happy living in rubble. The world will be ours. Yes, it will, won't it, baby? Yes. The quakes will also destroy this cavern. I and everyone I love will have left for safety.
Yeah, boss. You know we're not really spiders, don't you? Look, these arms just snap right off.
Too much talking! Not enough hissing!
How did you obtain the elementals? How could you even know of them?
Oh, that's a good question. Check it out. I never miss an episode of Late Night with Max Jackson.
And that's how we got the air elementals. Oh, but don't tell anyone!
Yeah, I guess I should have figured it was something like that.
With the 5 elementals in my possession, the fate of Slugterra is sealed!
Yeah, boss? You've only got 4 there.
The what? 1, 2, 3, 4? Well, that's just wonderful. We can't power a quake cannon without the energy elemental. And I doubt one is simply going to stroll into this cavern.
Aha! We have come for the elementals! Hand them over!
Forgive me for being forward, but that wouldn't be the energy elemental on your belt there, would it?
Why, yes it would!
Pronto, no!
Behold, the energy elemental!
I'll take that.
Yoinks! Oh. Dude! Uh-oh.
Spiderlings, attack! The energy elemental is the last piece of the puzzle. Power up the quake cannon!
Quake cannon coming online. Power levels at 18% and climbing. Hiss.
I don't see why we have to hiss. Snakes hiss. Spiders don't hiss.
Some of the big ones do, I think. They keep me up at night.
Great timing, guys.
Elemental loaded. Initiate launch sequence now!
Launch sequence initiated.
More hissing!
Hiss!
We gotta stop Pyrex before that cannon gets to full power!
Or better yet, blow that huge hunk of junk up! The slugs can't make it through!
Cannon is charged to 100%, commencing launch. Hiss!
Fire water elemental!
Affirmative. Hiss!
And so begins the reign of the spiders. Prepare the cannon for the air elemental! Spiderlings, stop them! Incompetent mammals! Initiate launch of the air elemental!
Hey guys, look! Get out of here. A big red button always means self-destruct! Whoa, hey, the Quake cannon just charged to 100%. Hiss! Opening air elemental bomb bay door. Hiss!
Fire air elemental!
Now is the time for Slug Fu, Eli. Certainly with the world at stake. This will be the moment it clicks.
Go, bro! It's all on you!
You've got to stop Spyrex from launching the last elemental!
Initiate fire elemental launch!
Yes, launch initiated. By the way, someone might have told me about the big red button. Would have saved a lot of time.
Fire! Earth elemental ready!
One chance left. Okay, Burpee. This is it. Do or die.
Fire the Earth elemental!
Yes, affirmative.
Slug and I are one. My thoughts and moves are his. No! Burpee! Huh? Whoa.
What? How?
No!
Excellent. Mammalian Armageddon is proceeding as scheduled. Engage safety cocoon.
Yes, safety cocoon engaged.
Sorry, there's no room in here for you, spiderlings.
Okay, you know what? That's it. I quit.
As soon as I saw the outfits, I knew there had to be a hitch.
Sorry.
I saw it. You did Slug Fu.
Whatever it wasn't enough.
Elementals will impact target C in 90 seconds. Hiss!
I thought you quit.
I gotta see how this thing plays out.
You did it once. You can make them turn back before they destroy Slugterra.
I don't even know what I did. You're the one who knows Slug Fu.
But only you have the connection with slugs that will enable Slug Fu to work on the elementals.
But why would it work now if it didn't before?
Because now you believe it can.
Slug Fu! Slug Fu! Slug Fu! Slug Fu! Slug Fu! Slug Fu! Slug Fu!
Come on, guys. Let's turn around. You won't fight me. Maybe you will fight me! Back against the wall. Empty mind. Open to believing. We're all in this together! That's it, guys!
comeback.
First time for everything. Way to go, guys!
And now, my lovelies, we will inherit. No, spiderlings. Perhaps we can discuss this. I know where there's a web full of nice, juicy flies. Num 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 num.
For the last time, we're not spiders!
It's all yours, guys.
I'm your leader. Let go.
I had not planned for you to face a trial as formidable as the elementals. But in the end, it took their challenge to push you to your limits and open the door to Slug Fu.
So, in a way, if Pronto had not been responsible for the elementals to be captured and taken here, Eli never would have learned Slug Fu.
Yes.
Yes, hello, Cavern Confidential. Let me tell you what Pronto learned while with the elementals. But don't tell anyone.
Pronto!